Bringing in some higher fire danger with the risk of thunderstorms moving in through northern California. You can see this red flag warning that will extend over parts of the Dixie Fire as well as the Caldor fire. And that's going to continue through tomorrow night. Risk of dry lightning, gusty erratic winds, and rapid fire spread. So we've really got a lot of activity that's going to be brewing overnight Thursday into early Thursday. And you can see the areas extended in that thunderstorm risk here all the way from about the Sacramento Valley extending east over towards the foothills and the Sierra. We've seen a lot of lightning already earlier today, especially throughout the Sierra Spine, as this little low to the south of us has continued to drive up some moisture. Now, this low that's coming in from the north is going to start to energize some of the instability, and that will give us the chance of thunderstorms coming in overnight tonight through early tomorrow. Some of the lightning that we've been tracking throughout the day, more so towards Yosemite, not so much near the Caldor or the Dixie fires, but certainly something to watch as things start to progress overnight tonight through early tomorrow. Seeing some showers over here by the McFarland and the Monument fires, which continue to put off some smoke and have been part of the firefight throughout northern California. All of this a part of the bigger story as we move into that higher fire danger, especially early tomorrow morning. This is going to be really interesting to see this develop. As in terms of total rainfall, there's not going to be a whole lot. That's what really brings us into that higher fire danger. We could be seeing lightning with very little wetting rain. There could be smoldering spots for hours before we really start to see some of the fire growth that may happen from those lightning strikes. In terms of rainfall, though, here we go. We're going to see it right about midnight, starting up in the northern San Joaquin Valley, about 1/10 of an inch possible in some places. It's not a whole lot of accumulating rain. Now, when I'm really expecting some of the more active weather to come through is after midnight. Between about midnight and 3 a.m., we're going to start to see this lift northward here, and you're going to see some of those showers popping up, especially in the Sacramento Valley, the east side of the valley through Roseville, possibly even through El Dorado Hills, Folsom, and then pushing off towards Placerville and Auburn. There's the Caldor fire perimeter, just to give you some perspective of where that is and when we could be seeing some active weather move into that region. And it looks roughly at about 5 o'clock in the morning. That's when we'll see this line start to move into the eastern side of the valley and through parts of the foothills. Again, not a lot of accumulating rain. I'm going to move it northward now, as we can see near the Dixie Fire perimeter right about 7 o'clock in the morning. Again, this is all moving its way north and east. The Caldor fire looking pretty dry, but some thunderstorms possible right around the Dixie Fire. In those thunderstorms, we could get erratic winds, gusty winds, and that's going to bring us that extremely high fire danger. That's why we have our red flag warning in effect. Not to mention the winds. Let's take a look at that. Now, through tonight into early tomorrow, winds aren't too much of a problem, but once those thunderstorms start to roll through, that's when we start to see some pretty decent winds developing by tomorrow afternoon, and our fire danger will continue until at least 11 o'clock in the evening. As for the Dixie Fire, winds will start to move up at about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not really last too terribly long, but certainly something that we will continue to watch. Our red flag warning in effect until Friday evening.